Yo, what's up? What's up, what's up?
Lizard, 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 lizard.
What's up? My reels and my TikToks, they're all just that. Let's turn on the internet real quick. Internet. I see we, I believe we smashed out. Oh, I mean, that'll probably tell me. There you go, 6 million. 6 million Wolshen. That's crazy. I have not claimed either of my shiny Wolshen. I will do that this stream. At first, I'm going to start with a Chi and Poo raid. There it is. Oh, excuse me. I had a coffee, all prepared for my stream, and I drank it before I went live, so sucks to be me. But I hope everyone's well. I hope you've had a good, well, most of your week, I guess, since I was last live Tuesday. Finally. Oh, was the coffee I made you good today? Last time you said it was mid, so I just was like, you know what? If I don't get a complaint, that means it's good. What? None of my stuff looks like even, and it's weird. Oh my god, it's shiny! Twas moderately acceptable. Well, you know what? I'll take it. Yeah, shampoo. Am I right? That's just rude. I actually find that this one is more difficult's probably the wrong word, but I feel like this is a little bit more difficult than Wolshen was. And I think it's just because it's constantly using haze, it's using Icicle Crash, which I'm using a Pokemon slower than it, so I have a chance to flinch, all of those things. And apparently it uses Sacred Sword. After this battle, I will receive my first of 2 shiny Wolshen, which has been so long since I've had a, I was going to say a Master Dex update, but honestly a Living Dex has been way longer. Can you stop doing stuff so I can do stuff? Cool, I didn't change my stats. Boom! And that's why we use Focus Energy. I'm not wasting time with Terra. Hey, what's up, Strike Voltage? Just doing my daily Chi and Poo raid. I'm going to collect my Walshian and then I'm going to jam out and grind some of the new outbreaks. Oh, I can't wait to have one. It's a sweet herb I got. Seeming as you guys can't see my faces in the way. I'd say Chien Pao is probably my favourite of the 4 Ruinous Quartet, but shiny-wise, it is not. It'll be Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu's got a god tier shiny. True. Also, don't forget that Saturday is a hatch day, so you want to... I mean, if you want to participate in it, you'd want to make sure that you've got... I think it's via internet. Make sure that you've got a lot of your eggs hatched. I don't know what this is. Have I received this? Okay. I don't know what it is. Cool. Well, that's a waste of an event because I've got the Petraberry gift though. I've completed the DLC. Well, I've completed the epilogue. I don't know. Let's get my shiny. This is my shiny Living Dex, number 992. And it will be my shiny Master Dex 1334. Sheesh. I just want to see... Ah, okay, here. Right. I was like, can I get another one? Like... Hi, Psyduck. Mmm. Gonna be getting your eggs hatched on your walk home from work today. Sweet. Yeah, if things go well, I'll be walking around for my stream tomorrow. It appears that it's not likely to rain. So if it stays like that, I'll be walking around, but it's like 500 meters per hatch, and I plan on doing them in batches, so I think I think 3's a pretty good number. I'll probably aim for that too. It's probably a set nature. Alright. I will just add this to my party because why not? And we'll just put it as level 100. Oh, that's not the bag. That's not the bag. Yeah, sure, why not? Boom. Perfect. You got a 60. Oh no. Yeah, that was today's rain chance for us. Right, what do we got here? Is it Frigibax? It is. Is there any over here? Oh! Like I want to hunt... Oh, there's Gardevoir. Why is it in the mountains? Oh... Nah, that's going to be a bad spot. I sort of want to hunt this in an area where you wouldn't normally... There we go. Where you wouldn't normally encounter it. Just so it looks a bit cool and different when I get the shiny sparkles. Yeah, for the Origin, Palkia, and Dialga raid day, I'll be in the car for that one. true. The Mall AC, hell yeah. Where's my, there he is. This sandstorm can get lost though. It is a shiny. I was like, this guy is giving off vibes. There he is. Shiny number 1. Bro's trying to swap me out. I'd love to stream, like just walking around the city and doing things like going into the mall and stuff. You know, having the camera running and stuff while I walk around. The cell reception in the mall is terrible, and the Wi-Fi in the mall is just a shared one for everyone in the mall. So the bandwidth is disgusting. I legitimately sometimes think I get better Wi-Fi on a plane. Oh, it's a little baby. No. Ah, it doesn't have a, it doesn't have a mark. That's okay. Alright, we'll drop you down there. Perfect. What's up, guys? Oh, sweet. That sounds like a good plan. I'll probably head out at like 11 AM for my one. Because that's when it starts. And even though it's probably not the most exciting of raid days for a lot of people, I feel like if I'm going to have any chance of filling up lobbies, it's going to be as soon as it goes live over here. I was going to say, I didn't think that was shiny. Yeah, that's true. And there are, like, there's people in my local community that still don't have, like, one of them shiny or wants the shiny one with the special move. Like, they have shinies and they have ones with special move, but not the shiny one with the spatial rend Roar of Time. Which I think is fair. My Origin Dialga has Roar of Time, but my shiny Origin Palkia does not have spatial rend, so... Hey, all good. Yeah, I think that's cruel, and I think even if they didn't, I guess they don't have to be guaranteed that move, but let us use like an elite TM to get it, like you can with any other like legacy move. No, that's not. That's not shiny. Oh, I'd hate that. It'd be arguably your least exciting Shundo. These ones don't have any special backgrounds, do they? I'm pretty sure they don't. Oh, it was 2 of them. I was like, why does this one look weird? Because it's 2. I think it's the Fringibacks doing it. The little background noise, the pew pew, sort of sounds like the blasters of Star Wars. Look, it's a snake. Kill it. Ooh, good luck for your lucky trades. There's another shiny. Another one. Whoop. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was quite lucky this week. I used my lucky trinket, which obviously gave me a lucky trade. But I was doing random trades of Tender Mouse, and it went lucky. But not only that, we both got 98s out of it. It was a different. I think mine had max. Yeah, mine had max attack, and theirs didn't. Theirs, they had like max HP, whereas mine didn't. One of their 20 Mewtwo's. I've got one. I've got one shiny Tendermouse so far. I'm debating whether or not I evolve it in Pokemon Go. Because it's not reversible in Go, whereas I could evolve it in these games, and if it's family of 4, I could just restart the game and it would be back to Tendermouse. But then I would no longer have one in Go, so it's like, And surely they're willing to give up one Mewtwo. There are a lot of different Mewtwo's, like Purified, Shadow, Armored Mewtwo, obviously Shinies. I'm sure there's like other variants of Mewtwo, but surely they have one they can spare. Oh, I forgot they updated that. I think there was a Gen 6 update. I don't know why I forgot. That Dragon Tail won't swap you out if you're in the battle. Like, it's a wild battle. It's only in effect for PvP. Or against trainers in-game. Man. Well, I get it. I'm a hoarder. My Pokemon home's nearly full, and it's because I've got too many shinies. Like, my Pokemon Go has like 5,000 shinies in it. It's like, as a hoarder, I get it. But sometimes you just gotta let those legendaries go. They take up too much space for no reason. I would argue it looks cool having lots and lots and lots of shinies, whereas having lots and lots and lots of Mewtwo's just looks like you spend a lot of money in the game. Same. Alright, this is I would argue taking too long. Bro. Where's the Pokemon Ghost strat? Where's my golden Raz with a excellent curveball throw? Oh. In fact, I'll probably do another complete recount of probably my shiny master decks more than the living decks, because they go hand in hand, I guess. Finally! I'll probably do that closer to the launch of Gen 10. I think it was like towards the end of last year I did it, and I was like, I mean, it was cool, but I don't think I need to do it again just yet. But I would say, unless 3 segmented Dunsparce and family of 3 Mousehold are severe pains and just don't happen for me, which would sort of be sad, it'll be 100% complete. Because those are the only 2 shinies I'm actually missing other than unreleased ones. Hold on. Let's go that one and that one. Alright. No marks for either. Well, you drew the short straw, you were closer to me. I'm actually hoping for Gen 10. Why won't you attack things? They offer maybe a slightly more expensive like subscription, and we get extra storage. Because while I'm not at 6,000 Pokemon in home, I'm over 5,000, and I'm like, you know, those boxes fill up fast. Plus I've got like 500 shinies sitting in my Let's Go Pikachu game waiting for me to catch. Like, genuinely, I'm more than happy to pay a little bit extra for more space. Especially if Generation 10 has quite a few Pokemon. Because that means I need all of those Pokemon, but all of their shinies, and then if they release lots of Pokemon that have lots of different forms, then I need all those shinies for my Master decks, and it's a whole thing. That less than 1,000 space will just dissolve. I think I'll be alright though through to the end of Legend ZA. Oh my god, we're only in the final phase now. I actually thought we were already in the final phase of this outbreak. Their cries definitely sound like blasters off Star Wars. All I can hear is Star Wars in my ears. Ooh, there's going to be an ad break. Warning to the peoples, there is an ad break incoming in a very, very soon. But that's fine. It's kind of cute with its little butt head. Look at it. I feel like Frigibax is one of those Pokemon that's like ugly, but it's so ugly that it's kind of cute. Well, I'm glad you're not shiny, because you were looking mighty lighter than everyone else. Looking around. All right, 2 shinies, 1 outbreak. That's it's good going, I think.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Oh, it is the snow run. I was like, no, it's not snow run, because snow run was... Because I think I've got a snow run one here. I do. This would have been a cool place to hunt Snorunt. I guess I can hunt it. Oh, this area is pretty. Lizard. Lizard. Sometimes it is like that, though. You're like, oh, cool. I've only got a couple of 100 meters left on my eggs, and then you move what feels like almost a whole kilometer before they even do anything. It's like, oh. Oh. Golden Go picked up the item for me. A bit higher. Don't do it, Anakin! I have the high ground! Hello there. No. So you can't think of it like that. You can't be like, I'm not leaving the house this early. It's late. So maybe it's still yesterday for you. And, I mean, there's nothing wrong with, you know, a late night stroll before you go to sleep. I tell you, if I woke up at 3 a.m. and my notifications told me that there was an unknown near my house, dead ass, I'd probably get up and go get it. I'd throw some pants on and would be out that door. I'd be cold, and I'd get home and regret it, but at the time it'll be worth 100%. Ooh, you did that last week for an Azalf. Nice. Was it shiny? I've done that for Yuxi as well. Which, the first ever wild Yuxi that I found, which someone else in the local community found, but they mentioned where it was. The first one I ever encountered wild outside of an event was shiny. So now every time I see them on the nearby, I'm like, nah, I've got to. Because they are still 1 in 20 chance. I've got to. Ooh, no Galarian birds either. That's unfortunate. The problem is with those is that they do spawn really infrequently. I just wanted to see the face of that grubbin to see if it was two-tone. But definitely keep grinding that adventure incense. You'll definitely get a shiny at some point. If the CP gets a bit higher on them, they are an absolute pain in the ass to catch. I'm not exaggerating. Because they won't flee from you. So, but they've still got the same catch rate as they normally would. Which I think is like... I don't even think it's 3%. I think it's lower than Raid Legendaries. It might not be. It might be 3% with an Ultra Ball, I'm not sure. But they are such a pain. Excellent curveball throws, golden rares. Yeah, they are a pain to catch. I think it was an Articuno. I got super lucky one time. It was a very low CP one. I used golden rares, but I threw a Pokeball at it because I just didn't care. I was just like, throw a ball at it. And it caught, and I was like, huh, that's weird. So now, I've intentionally kept it because I'm like, this is a trophy. This is one of those Pokemon that are such a pain to catch that the fact I caught it in a Pokeball just makes me, like, feel like I achieved something, you know? You go plus caught an Articuno, that's crazy. Because you didn't even have the golden rares, you didn't have a curveball, great or excellent throw, like none of those catch boosting bonuses. That's just, you just raw dogged it. I don't know what ball you used, but regardless, that's crazy. GG. Hey! Shiny! Whop! Yeah, yeah! Oh my god! You're one of those people! You let the plus thing... Nah. Nah, I do not let my plus catch anything that I don't specifically push that button for. I could never. I've seen so many people lose shinies, I'm like, nah. Not in this lifetime. I mean, fair. That's still like crazy awesome achievement though. Yeah, I feel like the people that regularly do that, they just let the plus do its own thing. They're built different. I have too much anxiety that I'm gonna like lose like some dope shinies. Even if I set it to Ultra Ball, I'm like, nah, I don't trust it. I do think though, even though like it throws a ball, and then if the Pokemon breaks out, then it counts as a flea. I think, to be honest, Pokemon like the Galarian birds, the Lake Trio, like those ones that if they're shiny, they actually will not flee. I think for those Pokemon should just be a guaranteed catch with the Go Pluses. Because the Pokemon will never flee, whereas every other Pokemon has some amount of a chance to flee. Hey, it's a Munchlax. Sadly not a shiny, but it's a Munchlax. I used to give it free range on Pokestops, but then that started to annoy me because I'd be like, oh, I need to quickly complete this task, and then I can grab another task. And then my plus will spin the Pokestop, and now I'm like, well, now I can't get a task off this stop unless I wait 5 minutes. And I'm like, oh. So unless I'm in desperate need of items and I just don't care, I don't even let it spin stops like at all. I just do it myself. I'm just like, you catch Pokemon for me when I need it, and that's it. Okay, wait, look. You need to go, Munchlax, because this bluish colour coming off you is distracting me. Because that's the colour I'm looking for. Damn! That Snow pulled up. It wanted the smoke, what the hell? Yeah, see, that's a good way to do it. I mean, honestly, I probably should do that while I'm at work, especially when I'm doing like parties. Because if there's a task to spin Pokestops, then honestly, I can just not care about my phone for like half an hour, because it'll just complete the task for me. Yeah, we'll just attack this. Yes. Lizard. I don't know what it is about that, but that is my shit right now. That scratches an itch in my brain that I didn't know I had. My For You page is on, well, Reels and TikTok mostly, not so much YouTube Shorts. My YouTube Shorts is so bad. It's just all just rot, and I'm like, I'm not watching this. It's shit. But yeah, it's all that lizard meme. Wow. 7 shinies though, that's crazy. And the fact that it caught them all. You said at the beach, was any of those a shiny Wiglet? I'm hoping you're going to tell me one of those was a shiny Wiglet. Oh, the Outbreak's gone. That's okay, right. Hey, I'm not mad. I still got one. Right, we've got Booger Bear. I'm always hunting. Why are they all here? Oh. Let's go here. I feel like the savanna biome's probably my least favorite. But I think that could also be because I've spent a lot of time hunting Pokemon in there, and it's just become I don't know. I just like different sites. Two Carablast, Phantump, two male combi, Swirlix, and a Geodude. Hey, I mean, that's still a good haul, even with the two male combis. That event was still running too, wasn't it? The whatever the combi slash Swirlix event was. It was like Sunday through to Wednesday, I think. Yeah, one local player got two shiny Wiglet in one night. I was so appalled. I was like, go home. You're uninvited to the community meetup. Please leave. But no, it was cool to see local people getting it, because as far as I was aware, that because no one had posted anything, no one in the community had found one, and then turns out this one person was hoarding them all. Wow. Hey, that's a good. That's a great day. Yeah, funnily enough, my one shiny Tandemaus came out of research as well, and I'm just like, why does this have to be a party challenge thing? I guess it doesn't have to be, but it's a lot easier if you do party challenges. Bro, that is not shiny. You will attack it. Or you'll end up back in Pokemon Home, Mr. Shiny Golden Go. I mean, we've got a decent beach, like near my city. It's like a 10-15 minute drive from like the city centre, and you can drive on the beach. So, like, when Shiny Wiglet came out, a couple of days that week, I did just drive one direction along the beach, and then I drove back the other direction and went down to the other end of the beach, and then back to the middle where the entrance was. And I got a few Wiglet, but no shinies at all. But yeah, that local community member with their two shinies after going out once, I was like, can't have that. Oh, sweet. Yeah, all of the encounter party tasks have... Well, I think the most common encounter out of all of them currently is Tandemaus. But you can still get other Pokemon, like even out of the nice Kerbal throws one. Oh, I found a Mass Outbreak of Tyrogue too. Oh, cool. Take that. I'm hunting baby Pokemon tomorrow, not tonight. Not tonight. Yeah, the problem with that 430 candy is if you don't get that family of 3 mouse hold pretty quick, that 430 candy won't last very long. Not at 50 candy per evolution. You might be able to get away with, or what, maybe 9? If you include transfers, maybe you might get 9. Also, don't think I've ever gotten a shiny out of, like, specifically like a party task encounter. Which I thought that maybe Tendermouse would be my first, but, well, so far at least, the only shiny I got was out of task. I do wish though that the ones with the encounter rewards were more common, because most of the time it's like spin Pokestops or catch Pokemon or do whatever, but it's all for like berries and sometimes, if I'm lucky, decent dust. But in general, it's mostly just berries. I'm like, oh. You're not too worried? Oh, that's fair. I honestly think it's a good candidate for a community day. Same as Dunsparce, for the same reason. But they've done crazier community days than a Tendermouse one. And the thing is, I wouldn't even try evolve them in Pokemon Go. I'd just send them straight to Pokemon Home, and I'd test them. If they evolve into Family of 4, then oh well. Then they just go sit in Pokemon Home as regular Tendermouse. I'd be more than happy to do that. Hey Cubchew, where's your purple-headed buddy? Do you know? I mean, that could work, but I'm pretty sure as soon as the Pokemon is encountered, what it will evolve into is already determined. So yeah, they'd have to do something that would force it to change forms. But on the other hand, they'd also have to do that in a way that wouldn't get marked as a potential cheated Pokemon in Pokemon Home when transferred. Because it's sort of like Wurmple. Like Wurmple has a hidden ID that determines whether or not it's going to be a Silcoon or Cascoon. And that's determined upon encounter, but you can't, unless you've got like, I don't know, PK Hex, or you're doing some sort of like external stuff, you're not going to be able to see that value at all. So they have to make sure that if they did that to allow for a forced into a form evolution, that it doesn't mess with those stats when it gets transferred. Because I tell you, it would suck if you did that and then Pokemon goes like, oh well, actually, if you do a nickname trick for these, you can't actually send them to home. So I'd be like, motherfucker, say what? Or I think Pokemon like Sinistea are good candidates for community days. Because yeah, everyone's going to be getting the same shiny after shiny after shiny. But the goal is to encounter the authentic one shiny. So it makes you want to grind harder to grind for the shinies, and if you're taking ages to get the authentic one, then you're going to keep going, aren't you? And ones like those, I feel like they would be able to... oh, shit. I failed an outbreak. Okay, I failed an outbreak, but what the fuck? I was like, this pig's way too yellow. What the hell? Yo, shiny T-Pig in the Cubchoo outbreak. Woo! Thank you. I just hate that the Cubchoo was right there. Yes! Yeah, I know about the Eevee thing, but any Eevee you catch has the potential to turn into any of the evolutions anyways, whereas a Dunsparce that you catch can only turn into one of the Dunsparce. It's not like certain conditions will change that at all. The second it's, I think, spawned in Pokemon Go, that's already predetermined. It's not actually as random. Well, the evolution itself isn't random. It's when it spawns, it's given that random ID between the two evolutions. I'm sure there's a way around it. I'm not a game developer. And the last thing I'd want is people's legitimate shinies get flagged as cheated Pokemon. And I don't want to speak bad about Niantic or Pokemon Go's track record with things working properly, but things don't tend to work properly. Being a New Zealander getting the events first, I can attest to that fact. I don't want to do that. Let's fine. We're going to the Savannah biome. Fine, fuck it. Let's go. They're all in the brown grass. Ugh. There we go. That's what we wanted. Ooh. I don't like encountering these in the brown grass. It's so gross. Get back to bed. Hey, all good. Yeah, I'll be live regardless of the weather. It'll either be in the car or it'll be with a camera. But yeah, I'll be live tomorrow. Hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out for a while. I appreciate it. Oh, they're down here too. That's great. That's great. Oh, you do see that one. Good job. Surely you can see that. Oh, it's hard to get good help around here, I tell you. Oh, good, he is down there. Legitimately, for a second, I was convinced that it just gone off somewhere. You know, sometimes your Pokemon, when you use the Let's Go feature, they'll just head off in the distance somewhere and they'll just keep going till they actually disappear, and it's like, why? They're like, I'm free! Oh, there's heaps of spawns at my house. What's the bet I get a shiny? I did that last night. I just turned it on, checked the spawns, and I think it was like the second spawn I checked. That is not shiny, sir. I can assure you that is not a shiny. I think it was like the second spawn I checked, and I just got a shiny Phantom, and I was like, yo. I sort of want the Cheeto Geodude or the Golden Nugget Geodude. Just shiny Geodude. They are always cool. I love that the grass is taller than them. Ugh. I wish this was shiny in the canyon biome, not gonna lie. I am happy though. I'm happy with the random Tepig. That's crazy. Oh, it's a Rowlet. I was like, what is that? Silly me. Oh, I feel bad. Little bear was eating. Rip. Dum dum dum. Dum dum dum. Dum dum dum. Oh, I see that they've finally released replacement arts for the Immersive Art Ho-Oh EX and Lugia EX in Pocket. Finally. Rowlet. Oh wait. I was like, oh, something of a different colour. It's not the right colour. Oh. Personally, haven't seen what those arts look like though. I haven't been lucky enough to pull any of those cards from this set so far. I do have enough hourglasses that I could open 30 packs of cards though. Whoops. Which I did actually consider tonight. I was like, ooh, I sort of want to. But what I've been doing to essentially not have to like waste money on the game, I save all my hourglasses so that when a new set comes out, I normally get around 40 cards or 40 packs I can open. Which is nice on a release day of a set. But I'm like, oh, do it. But then I don't know what the next set's going to be, and I might regret it if I use them now. And it's like, oh, the struggles, I tell you. And I pulled a heap of shinies on the day it dropped, and I think I've pulled like one since, and I'm like, oh. The shiny cards are also like chase cards for me. Lizard. I think there was an ad that just played before. Apologies for the lack of warning. Didn't miss anything though. Did not miss anything. It's going to be kind of crazy, not going to lie, if I fail 2 of these in a row. Yeah, we're in the final phase. Surely not. Are you close enough to see that? Oh, you are, yo. Yeah, I didn't think you'd be close enough for that. Look at them all. All the bears. Where's the shiny ones? I was going to say, don't you dare stop attacking. I know that they're down there. Look at the execute. Ding 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 ding. Yeah, it's probably not enough close to it. That's a shame. Oh, you got to go that way. Okay, righto. Sorry. I was going to say, can you genuinely not see where I'm telling you to go? Like, right, there is a distinct lack of Cubchew now. Look at the rowlet up the tree. Alright. Hey, maybe I'll get lucky, and even if a shiny doesn't spawn, there'll just be a shiny around. Well, shit. That is Rowlet. Ain't no way. Sheesh.
Well, of course we're going to throw poo at him.
Alright, where's the next one? God. Sir? Sir, is there any shinies here? Sir? Sir? I've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Doodle-doot. Look at that bear way out there. Actually, last time... Actually, I don't know if it was last time, but one of the previous times I did a hunt in here, there was just a random shiny Magby that walked past. Unexpected. Hey, what's it? What's this Pokemon over here? What do they call this? Oh, Rhydon. Yeah, Rhydon these nuts. Ha ha! I'm hilarious. I wish Profi was here. I would have felt the eye rolls. The moderator urge to ban the streamer. Venomoth. You know, I was having a great run of shinies. Like my outbreak to shiny ratio was so good. What happened? It fell off. I blame the Blueberry Academy. Invite me into their terrarium and rob me of potential shinies. Oh, you're standing on the wrong rock, dearling. It's whenever Golden Go wants to do as it's told. Sure. That is a tree, sir. Go around it. Doodle-doodle-doo. Beep, 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 beep. Mesa tired. Probably be an early night for me tonight, to be honest. But I'm actually kind of happy that the events this weekend run from, well, they run for 6 hours. So they run from 11 till 5 instead of 2 till 5. Which is great because that gives me more time in the day to make a decision on when I do this sort of thing. And honestly, right at the start of the event is the best time. 11 a.m. Let's smash it out. Then it can be done by 1 p.m. and I've still got half a day. Yeah, I hope it's going to become the norm. I know that they had, well, for Community Day specifically, they had 6-hour community days during COVID. But that was mainly because people couldn't get out of the house. So if you double the length of time, and if people are running incenses and stuff, then everyone's bound to get something throughout the day, aren't they? I hope Cubchu knows there's only one more outbreak for this. If I don't get it in this outbreak, I have to get one in the next. Otherwise, I'm waiting until next week. I've currently been jamming out some Legends Arceus just to, not for shinies, but to complete that in-game living dex, so that when I'm ready, I can get my second Enamorus. Which is very important. I'm actually excited for it, because I've kept my current Enamorus, shiny one, as its incarnate form. So it'd be really cool to have Therian form shiny. And that will mean I'll have every single Hisui introduced Pokemon shiny, except for Blood Moon Ursaluna, given that it's another form of Ursaluna. I actually kind of think that the shiny of that might get released as a Terra Raid event. I don't think it would be a Pokemon Worlds thing. I don't know. I'm not super invested in PvP, but yeah. But wait, is there one more or is there two more? Hold on. One. Oh no, okay, so there's two more. I don't want to do all of them. This is my third one. What was I saying? Blood Moon Ursaluna. Yeah, see, I feel like Worlds this year, we're going to get a new Mega announcement because it's PvP BGC related. Well, it's battle related. Or at least I'd hope so. Historically they have, but given this is a Legends game and maybe you can't participate in Worlds, I don't know. But then again, if Pokemon Champions is out in time, then we would be able to run Megas as a part of the VGC format. So yeah, it's hard to know, but I don't think we'd get anything to do with like an event for Blood Moon Ursaluna for Worlds. So I'm like, when would we get it? I mean, it could be obtainable in Legends ZA. Like, we just might be able to encounter Teddiursa and maybe the Ursaluna that you get from Ursaring is just Blood Moon. Or they at least give you a method to get Blood Moon. I don't know. Because in that case, then we'd get the shiny, and that'd be cool. And I've got so many shiny Tediosas. That shiny would be copped instantly. Just keeping an eye out. Never know when something near you might start to sparkle. Damn, look at them balls. I honestly probably shouldn't have pissed them off, but hey. No, we're good. We're good. They're gone. So, luckily for Cubchoo, I do get one more shot at it. Which is fine, I guess. I don't want to have to do 5 outbreaks for one Pokemon though, that's a bit ugh. Should I also mention a shiny boosted Pokemon? I refuse to run a sandwich for it though, I could. I'd probably get multiple shinies in one outbreak if I used a sandwich, but... Nope. No. I'd rather just not get it. I just want, yeah, I don't want that Chansey just, like, getting spooked by me and then charging straight into me, because, ugh, what a waste of energy. I don't wanna. Oh, that other one might be too far away. No? Yes. Perfection. Doom 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 doom. Fuck. Finally! Yes! Oh, and it catches first ball, look at that! Hell yeah. Oh, it was first phase too. You know what? Let's move that over. Let's stick Walshian in. Boom. Oh! It's got a mark. Cubchoo the Pompous. Indubitably. A jolly good show, old chap. Watch, I'll get more than one this outbreak, I swear. Hey, I'm happy with the number I've got now. 6 shinies is... Granted, one was sort of free, but... Hey, 6 shinies. This is also my 6th outbreak. And I mean, even though Cubchoo sort of made me work for it a little bit, it's been a very shiny-fueled stream. Because obviously we got the Wolshien, but also did the Chien-Pao raid. 2 shinies on the first outbreak, a shiny on the next one. Waited 3 more outbreaks. Now I got this. Although, the first Cubchoo outbreak, I did get that shiny Tepig as well. Like right as it finished. It was weird. Also, 6 is a very nice number of shinies to put into like one collage to make as one post. Whereas if I get a 7th one, that's annoying. 8 and 9 are fine, but 7 is a pain in the butt. So if I get 1 more, I would argue to get 2 more instead. And I don't want to grab my 2nd Wolshien today. Shit, I may even do it like in Fortune Fridays next week. Hey, Wyvern's Divide, thank you very much for the follow, appreciate it. Yeah, mate. Yeah, I think maybe Friday next week I might claim my 2nd Wolshien, just because it'll be in 2 separate weekly shiny recaps. And I've already got 9 shinies today. Do I need a 10th? No. And I still might get one, just finishing off this outbreak, so... How are you doing? I hope you're well. I'm actually towards the end of my stream, so apologies. But essentially what I do every Friday, I guess, because I do a lot of other Pokemon stuff as well. Every Friday I'll do outbreaks, but outside of event ones like these, I won't use sandwiches or anything like that. I'll just use the Let's Go feature to KO the outbreak. And if I get a shiny, I get a shiny. If I don't, then I move on to the next outbreak. And I also don't know what my outbreaks are going to be before I go live. So if I get a shiny, I just don't know what it's going to be or if I'm even going to get one. So sort of made outbreaks a little bit less free, you know when you're hunting something specifically and you've got an outbreak for it, you're like, well, if I run a sandwich or 2, I'm probably going to get the shiny I'm looking for. Whereas just doing this, I do have the shiny charm, but I'm not using any other boosts. I'm not using picnic resets. I'm not... Yeah, I just go through and KO. Which, even for shiny booster ones like these, I was very lucky with Frigibax and Snorunt. This is my 4th Cubchoo outbreak, and I got the shiny on this one. And it was near the start, and I haven't gotten a second shiny out of it, so... So even shiny booster ones like this, you can't actually guarantee you're going to get a shiny. Oh, and they're gone. But yeah, that's normally my Friday. Sometimes I'll mix it up and do a Legends Arceus Outbreaks instead. Change of scenery, you know. I have essentially 100% complete shiny living dex. I'm 2 Pokemon off a shiny master dex, which will be 3 Segment the Dunsparce and Family 3 Mousehold. Currently hunting the Dunsparce, but no luck. And I do... I guess it's because there's events all the time, but I do a lot of Pokemon Go streams as well. Right. 6 shinies. Obviously, we got the Wo-Chien. I mean, look at it. Ah! Oh, and I say when I've got a complete living dex and stuff, that's of released shinies. I don't do cheat skis. Actually, only one of these have a mark, I believe. We also got 2 Frigibax off the 1 Outbreak, which was awesome. We got 1 Lonely Snorunt, and the textures on that are so nice. It's like a felt. I feel like I could rub it, it would feel nice. The first failed Cubchoo outbreak, finished it, and this just wandered into the middle of the remaining outbreak. I was like, okay. And it's a female. Okay, well that's a 1 in 8 chance, that's cool. Random shiny female Tepig, bet. And obviously, after 4 outbreaks, we got the Pompous with the Thorny Mark shiny Cubchoo, which I'm stoked about. But yeah, even though I'm tired as hell, it's been a pretty fun stream. Thank you very much to Wyvern's Divide for the follow, appreciate that. Thanks to everyone who hung around and chatted. I know some people have already gone to sleep, but that's all good. I'll be live again tomorrow morning, most likely around 11 AM New Zealand time, so that's in, what, in 15 minutes, it'll be 14 hours from now, roughly is when I'll be live. That'll be the start of the Munchlax Hatch Day. I'll do that for a few hours, hopefully get 3, maybe 5 shiny Munchlaxes, depending on how good my odds are and my luck is. And yeah, thank you again to everyone who hung out. I appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.